You ever start putting in a message or giving a message, and then the message that you received is not the message that comes out of your mouth when you start recording? I'm not sure if that is intentional because that's for you and God and it's not time for that message to come out, or if there is something that is intentionally preventing you from speaking the message. Because earlier I had the thought that it's on so many levels, and my macro and micro, this is personal and universal. Okay, so take it how it applies for you. But I was getting the message that the spiritual fight that is going on, excuse me, oh, bless me. The spiritual fight that is going on right now is, it's melanated. Yes, it is fully melanated. However you take this is how you take this. This is the more melanin you have in your body, the higher your frequency, for one. Two, the more you are attacked because of that melanin. Period, point blank, fight with somebody else. The reason we are so attacked, the reason we are so targeted is because we are feared. When you are a feared person, you get attacked. When you are seen as a strong person, you are attacked. That is how for some reason, that's how it goes. That's how it's been going for a very long time. And people who are deeply melanated are attacked because we are the stronger. The thing is, what makes us stronger is our capacity for empathy, our capacity to care for outside of ourselves, whatever that is. It is our capacity for love and care and nurturing, be that masculine or feminine, male or female, does not matter. It is our nature to be kind and caring and compassionate and communal. The more recessive you are, the less that happens. That is my observation. I'm not going to say I've done any research on that because supposedly there is no research on that. However, I know that there is. There has to be. They research everything. And in doing so, they learn our strengths and our weaknesses. I guarantee you, your enemy knows your strengths and your weaknesses. Guarantee you. We don't work in that capacity, so we don't try to do those kinds of things and learning strengths and weaknesses. However, we are now at war. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, we are at war. And in the war that we are engaged in, the opposition has no care. They don't care. There is no ethical battle when it comes to the opposition. You can see a soulless entity. You can see a soulless being. And that does not mean that all recessive genes are of this mindset. Does not mean that it is all that are of this mindset. However, they benefit from it. And if you are a beneficiary of something, are you going to try to change it? Absolutely not. You'll be complicit because it doesn't affect you. However, at this time, it is now starting to affect those who are aware, those who are, and I don't even, it wears me out to even use this word because it's been commandeered by those who are asleep. and that is woke. If you are of any kind of understanding of what's really going on with this foolishness, you're woke. And that means you are not asleep, which means you are not a sheep. Do what you need to do, speak what needs to be spoken, say the words that need to be said. Take the, take the muzzle off, take the shackle off. It is time to move. This is not about feelings. This is not about feelings. We have to learn that us not wanting to hurt somebody else's feelings is our karma, because that is what bites us in the ass. If you don't speak up, how are they going to know? They'll stay asleep the entire time. So say the things that need to be said. The hurting of the feelings is not intentional. However, it is needed to awaken. Because I guarantee you, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, you've gone through some things that have broken you in a way that you did not deserve, but you now understand why. You understand the why, because there are people who are watching you who need to know how to navigate this craziness. You are the example. You are the ambassador. You see, you know, so you are, it is your responsibility as a living ancestor to say, to speak up. It may hurt some feelings. It may not be what people want to hear, but it is definitely needed at this time. Definitely needed at this time. You are needed for such a time as this, Nuggets. All right. I love you. I love you from my soul, and I send you all blessings and light. Take care.